It's Grandma Rose time.
Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday morning, a beautiful morning. It's going to be cloudy all day here because for the next 6 days, we are supposed to get rain. So, I am fixing to go on a little vacation. Me and my best friend and her sister, who is another friend, we are going to the Art Encounter in Kentucky. We're leaving in the morning. We'll be back late Saturday. And we're also going to the Bible Museum, which is probably 25 minutes from the Art Encounter. Never been, always wanted to go. So we are taking a little trip. I'm leaving Roy home, y'all. So, but I wanted to show you, I'm going to do a couple of videos today, so I'll have some in case. I'm on video while we're gone, but I wanted some in reserve just in case I needed them. And I want to show you what I do. I always leave Roy food, always. Because I don't want him to having to go buy food. I don't want him just eating peanut butter and cracker, which he would do. And
She doesn't want me to discover some other lady can cook good either. That's part of the problem.
So I'm going to show you what I do. Most of everything you see here is videos that I have made. This is if it's the wrong label on it because I didn't take that label off. I did a macaroni and cheese casserole I don't know, a month or 6 weeks ago. Well, I had a little piece left. I put it in a freezer container, put it in the freezer.
And it was lower carb because of the kind of macaroni we used.
All right, I'm taking that. I took that out. This is a breakfast quiche that I made. And I took 2 pieces. I put it in the freezer. And I labeled it. I'm taking that out. I'm putting it in the refrigerator. And he can just pop it in the air fryer or the microwave.
Are you trying to say I'm not really going to have fresh food every day?
This will taste fresh.
Fresh out of the freezer.
This
Okay,
will taste
gotcha.
fresh. Now, I made a spaghetti casserole, and this is not spaghetti. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. This is Mexican chicken casserole.
Wow.
And I've got a video on it, and I
It's
had
delicious.
some left. I put it in the freezer. Now, in a freezer container, I will stack these in the freezer. In the refrigerator. I'm also doing a roast. I'm cooking him a roast today. And I had a pack of greens. I think these are collards that I had cooked and frozen. And I'm taking those out for him. So he is not going to go hungry while I'm gone. So, but right now we are making some brown sugar bacon wrapped chicken tenders. Now, this chicken is, I paid $3.94 for, there's 7 chicken tenders in here. And this is from Springer Mountain Farms. No animal byproducts in the feed ever, no antibiotics ever, no added hormones, all natural. 100% U.S. grown. So, that is the meat that we're using today. I have some, now I'm not using brown sugar. This is brown swerve, brown monk fruit, one of them. So I've just got some in my bowl. I'm going to put a little salt, a little pepper, excuse me, and I'm going to stir it up. And this looks exactly like brown sugar. I want y'all to look at that. Exactly. I'm going to have to get down there and see if I can see the package and figure out if this is the brown swerve or the brown monk fruit. Excuse me, that pepper, it does that to me every time. All right, now I'm going to put some salt. Even though I put a little salt and pepper in my brown sugar, my brown monk fruit. I'm going to call it brown sugar, but it's not brown sugar. It's brown sweetener, okay? And we've got bacon right here. And this is just a regular bacon. It's not your thick sliced. All right, I've already used this, so I'm gonna move it. We're gonna do this in our air fryer today. I've got that out in case I didn't take enough out to put in my bowl. Now we're just using regular thin bacon, okay? So I'm gonna take a piece of my chicken. Now I'm gonna use all this brown sugar, so don't worry about me putting my chicken pieces in this brown sugar because we will use it all right? Then I'm gonna wrap my bacon around my chicken tenders. I can't wait till this gets done, y'all. And then I'm gonna coat it in brown sugar. In the brown
Sweetener.
Okay? All right. Roll it in my sweetener. Now you can do this with the actual recipe called for brown sugar, but y'all know I don't use sugar a lot. So, and this will be just as good. All right, just wrap your bacon around your chicken tender like that. Then wrap it again. Roll it again in your. It's coming unwrapped. All right, roll it again in your brown sweetener and put it right there in your container. All right. We're gonna do a talking video in a little bit, y'all. Y'all have been wanting to know. This is gonna be the first in a series. First we're going to, because so many of y'all have asked us how we got started on our eating journey, the way we eat. So that is going to be the first video that we do. And then after that, we're going to do a video on the story of how we met, how we kind of just a little bit of our lives. And we could write a book. We could write a book on our lives, y'all. We have had so many adventures. And when I say adventures, I mean adventures. Lord have mercy.
Some of them were more fun than others.
Ooh, some of them were more fun. We used to, y'all, I'll just give you a little hint. So y'all can be looking forward to it. We used to own a 250-acre farm when our kids were small. We truck farmed, y'all. We grew 100 acres of squash, yellow squash, and we grew pimento peppers. Now, we had to gather all this by hand. We also had corn, peanuts. We never had cotton. We had soybeans, didn't we, honey?
No, we never grew soybeans.
We never had soybeans, but we had corn and peanuts.
Corn and peanuts, and then the truck farming foods.
And then the truck farming. Y'all, Roy worked on base. He was civil service. And 6 weeks during the summer, this is just a little preview of some of what y'all gonna hear when we start giving y'all a story. 6 weeks during the summer, we had to gather squash. Well, we had a school bus. I would get up early in the morning before daylight. I would get on that school bus, and we had helpers that would help us in the field, and sometimes I'd have 50 or 60 out in the field at one time. And I would get up and I would make my route, and I would go around and I'd pick up these workers and these people that helped us. And so when I was doing that, our daughter, Jill, who was like 12, I think, maybe 11 at the time, we had 3 children at that time. And she would get up, she would get them up, she would feed them breakfast, and then she would have them ready, and I would pick them up before we went to the field. Now, Roy was working a 40-hour-a-week job on base. Now, he was home some of that time, but some of that time he wasn't. So, and then we would stay in the field all day and picking squash. And it was hard work, but you know what? It has instilled, and my children will tell you, it really instilled a working attitude in their lives. And so.
And we didn't have to pay to go to the gym to exercise.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Matter of fact, I weighed 112 pounds, y'all. At that time. And so, but anyway, okay, that's just a little preview of some of the things. One of the little stories y'all are gonna hear. You're gonna hear a lot because we have got a lot to tell, I'm telling you. So well, it's taking a good bit of this sweetener, but that's okay. This is gonna be delicious. All right, I thought I would go off camera and but guess what? I don't have but one more.
You just kept talking.
I just kept talking, so I'll just do it, and we'll put it in the air fryer. And let me wrap it, and then we will we'll wait till they get done. I'm not sure how long because the recipe said do it in the oven, so I'm not sure how long it's gonna take in the air fryer. Maybe 15 minutes. The oven said 375, but I think I'm gonna do mine on, I don't know if I'll do it on 375 or 400. I'll figure that out. I may do it on 400. But I want my bacon to get done and crisp. But this is really thin bacon, so I think it will. All right, it said if you have any brown sugar left, just put it over it. Well, guess what? All right, let me wash my hands. Y'all, I love bleach water. I love bleach. The smell of bleach is just so clean to me. I always, and I've told you this before, I always have a sink of bleach water. Now, it doesn't take much bleach, because when we had our restaurant years ago, our inspector...
That's another story.
That's another story. Our inspector made us put just like 2 tablespoons in one of those big sinks, made us put about 2 tablespoons of bleach in that whole sink, and that was a disinfectant for our... Now, it's probably different now because it's a different time.
So at home, a half a teaspoon would be enough in a pan of...
Oh, yeah.
In a sink of dishwater.
Yep. All right. I can't get all of these in here at one time. I know I can't because I don't want to crowd them. Yeah, you want to come in here, baby. So what I'll do is, I've only got 2 left, but I do not want to crowd them. So I'll cook these. I'll show you these, and then I'll cook those, or either I may put those in that air fryer.
Oh no, you can't mess up 2 things. I'll have to mess up 2 sets of pans. You're gonna stay with 1 container today, baby.
After a while, Roy's got to go to our daughters in Dublin. We've been going there a good bit.
That's another story.
That's another story. Y'all, I'm telling you, we could write a book. All right. That's 1, 2, 3, 5 chicken tenders. I'm gonna put it in my air fryer. I'm gonna turn it on. I think I'm gonna start it out on 400, and if I see that my bacon is getting too brown before my chicken is getting done, and I will keep a watch on it. I'm gonna put it on 10 minutes. I'll keep a watch on it, and I'll check the internal temperature. So hopefully they're gonna get done at the same time. All right. I think I'm gonna put these in this air fryer just so I can get them all done at the same time, and we'll be back when everything gets done. All right, this is after 10 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna take the internal temperature of my chicken. My bacon is really looking good.
Looks good.
And after 10 minutes, that is 143. And these small ones are gonna be, that's already 165. But I'm gonna leave that in. Now this is 10 minutes. My bacon is looking good. So I'm gonna set it on 3 minutes. And I'm gonna leave it on 400. I'm gonna do it 3 minutes. That'll be 13 minutes. And by that time, probably if my thicker ones aren't done 165, then I will take my small ones out and put my big ones in for another minute or so. So, all right. Now, I put some over here. Now, y'all, just ignore all this stuff. I'm cooking a lot today, so I got my counters full. This one has been on. Let me get a hot holder. This one has been on for 10 minutes. Probably it's not. It is 130. Okay, so it's got I'm gonna let this one cook probably 10 more minutes until it goes off. I set it on 20 minutes. It takes longer in this kind of air fryer than it does this one. So, all right, we'll be back as soon as they get ready, and we're gonna do a taste test. Y'all, I want you to look at this. Now, is that not pretty? Oh my goodness, y'all. And I'll show you. They are, this is the biggest one, and this is the fat end. And it is 165 degrees. Okay, so I know these smaller ones are done. Wouldn't y'all love to have a piece of this?
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to see if my...
Boy, that makes the pig and the chicken proud, Rose, to see how that dish turned out.
Let me check these and see.
I told you not to do that over there because it was going to mess up another pan.
I know.
You're going to have to wash it.
I'll clean it, baby.
Yep.
Now the bacon is not as, look, the bacon is not as brown and crisp in this one. But it's 165 degrees, and this is a smaller one, so I know it's...
Okay, they're ready.
Oh, yeah. These are ready, but look at the difference in the way they cooked. Let me slide these over.
Well,
I love my little Ninja air fryer,
one
y'all.
is just a little hotter.
I love it.
More hotter.
My bacon's trying to come off on this one, so I want to get it. Okay, there we go.
Whoa.
All right, y'all look at that.
Now that.
Plus, this one makes a bigger mess. Like Roy said.
Pour it in the grease can.
I should have, no, it's got brown sugar on it.
Oh, okay.
I should have put foil on it, or some parchment paper. That's what I should have done, is put parchment paper. Y'all look at that.
That's beautiful. My goodness, honey.
We are about to taste of these. So, all right. Y'all, look at this. Brown sugar, bacon wrapped chicken tenders. Now, you can use, if you want to now, I'm going to eat mine just like this, but you can use sugar-free maple syrup. You can use your no-sugar pepper jelly, preserves, if you want to eat yours like that. And I told y'all I would show y'all what kind of brown sweetener I use. This is called Splenda 0 Calorie Sweetener Magic Baker. And it's the brown. And it's made with stevia, erythritol, allulose, and molasses. But it has no added sugars. So, and no sugars. What?
You can't put the bacon and chicken out and then talk. I'm salivating over here.
All right, y'all. I'm going to take, let's see. I'm going to get us one apiece. I'm going to get you this fat one here. Roy's going to get the fat one, and I'm going to get this little dainty one right here.
I want to show them this again.
Okay.
You talk about pretty.
Move your hand. They can't see for your hand. Yeah. Look at that.
My goodness. Woo.
Okay.
And you can throw these in a 0 carb wrap if you want to.
Yeah.
If you wanted to
you
put
can.
some mustard or honey mustard on it.
Look at that. Look at that chicken.
and take it with you to lunch or take it with you on a trip.
13 minutes, y'all, is all this took. 13 minutes. The bacon is cooked perfectly, but you have to have thin bacon. Can't have thick bacon.
Thank you, pig. Thank you, chicken. Wow.
Y'all.
Wow. You can cut these in hors d'oeuvres in 1-inch pieces and serve.
Or what you can do.
Appetizer.
What you can do is you can cut, if you want an hors d'oeuvre, instead of cutting it after you get it wrapped, cut your bacon in half and then cut your chicken tender in half and wrap it that way, and that way it won't look cut. It will look like one piece, so without being cut.
I like my better.
So that's the way,
better.
that's the way I would do that. So y'all.
Rose, that's good. Honey mustard would be delicious on that.
You want some?
No, I'm just telling them. There's just so much you can do with this. It can be your main meat. It can be an hors d'oeuvre. I mean, this is just a good, quick 12-minute thing.
All right, y'all. Food feast the family.
Coming
feast
back
the
in
heart.
again.
Food feast the family feast the heart. God feeds the soul. Make you some of these brown sugar, bacon wrapped chicken tenders. And when I say brown sugar, I mean sweetener. I don't mean brown sugar.
Healthy food.
All right.
Low carb load.
Love y'all. See you next time.